All right, y'all. This is gonna be a little bit different from like my normal videos. I wanted to talk to y'all about a conversation that I had, at work, and it kind of it was a tough phone call. You know, I'm gonna talk to y'all about it in a sec, but this completely changed. Like it kind of changed the way I look at certain things. And it's crazy because it only took like one conversation. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't have a direction with this video. I just want to talk to you about the conversation and how it personally made me feel. And it made me like it was an emotional one. It was tough. It was a tough conversation to have. It's gonna be crazy. But sometimes like we get wrapped up in complaining about the things that, don't go our way, right? And we look at things and we complain. As human beings, we complain about things, right? Especially, me being from New York, there's a lot of things that, we be just like, we complain about missing trains, we complain about the bad weather, we complain about a lot. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, there's a lot of times where it's not all that serious. Like somebody cut me off in traffic. My friends would tell you like I'll sometimes I get upset because it's just like you're dealing with people's lives, but nobody's hurt. You keep it moving. Also, let me make sure. Hold on, because there's a lot of construction going on. All right, I want to make sure that the mic is on and hopefully you're not getting all that noise. And if so, sorry in advance. I just, let me see if I can walk away from it. But the crazy part about it, there's a lot of things that we take for granted. Small things that are like, we get so frustrated about things that are not even important. Like seriously, we take a lot of tiny things for granted, like the mundane same coffee or same whatever every single day. I've honestly, this is hard, man. I just think like we are super fortunate, right? And I don't really do, most of my stuff on this channel is sentimental, not sentimental, is motivational, if you will. And I don't really talk about things like, that are like not positive or uplifting for the most part. But I had a conversation with somebody, a customer, and I'm gonna keep this as discreet as possible, but I was helping the customer, I was helping her, and I try to help and troubleshoot things that I can. And, as I'm helping them, hold on. This is tough, man. This is tough. I'm gonna be honest, this is real tough. As I was helping them, we were going through the process and just having a bad time when it came to the experience or whatever. Long story short, I start to unravel the conversation, and just to hear the overall positivity coming from this person was unmatched. Like all the things that could have gone wrong were going wrong. All of them. All the things that were wrong were wrong. And she was still positive throughout the whole interaction, throughout the whole situation. And you just never know what somebody's going through, right? You just never know, right? And I feel terrible. Like not for the situation, of course I do, but I just like, bruh, we complain about a lot of things that are not even freaking important. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm a gamer, right? And I hear a lot of people in the game that I play complain about things that are just like, geez, man, that are just not even freaking important. They're not even important. Kind of overexposed on this side. I'm gonna move this way. I'm gonna trying to get to the bleachers so that way I'm just gonna walk backwards. I don't want I don't want the lighting to be terrible. But the sun is like Johnny Blaze right now. But anyway, we complain about a lot of things that are just not it, man. We complain about things that we can't control. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to. It's wild, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you. I always tell. As of late, I've been trying to focus on checking in on everybody, that I can. Just even if it's a text message, but even a phone call to see how people are, because you just never know, man. Really, just never know. Anyway, I digress. So I was on the phone with the customer. I was helping her out, and everything went wrong. Everything went completely wrong, and I was doing my best to kind of make things right, And she understood that, and it was just the people she spoke with before, things that just didn't go, according to plan, and that happens, right? That happens. It can happen anytime. Let me see if I could fix this. I don't want it to be too. See, I could see me. This is why I like the Osmo Pocket 3. You can literally fix the with the ND filter. You can fix it immediately. A lot of things don't always go according to plan, and I think we neglect that. That's one of the main reasons I stopped scripting videos and stuff like that, and I kind of do things improv because it comes off more natural. Sorry, it's super windy out here. But nonetheless, I was helping the customer, and I was helping her out, and overall positive, and just as I she was telling me about what's going on, and she's like, I just have to have a positive outlook, and I know everyone makes mistakes, and you can't take you can't take frustration out on people that did not cause it, or you shouldn't take frustration out on people because you just never know where they're at. And that's my thing. You need to meet people where they're at. Sometimes you got to give people the benefit of the doubt. And sometimes it's good just to not say anything. Hopefully I swear, if this DJI mic literally gets that, I have somebody who's jackhammering behind me. If this mic literally cancels out, it's amazing. But I want to get this out. I want to talk to you guys about this. I'm almost there. I know I'm kind of dragging it, but it just it made me realize, like, life is super precious, and you can't really, you just never know, man. Stop waking up like it's just like life is just an accident, man. Because you just never know, man. You just really never freaking know what's going on somewhere else. But she was telling me, like, you just gotta just meet people where they're at. You can't take everything out on somebody. You gotta just move past things, right? She was telling me, her husband has stage 4 cancer, and it really kind of, and then normally I hear things and I feel bad for anyone that's going through anything that is hard. And this one hit home, and it's wild, bro. It's wild. But I'm gonna tell y'all, don't take stuff for granted. Don't take today for granted. Don't take it for granted. You just never know. I don't really have much words. I wanted to get this off my chest because it was just like when I heard these things, I was sitting here and I was just like, fuck, man. I felt, I felt terrible. I still feel terrible. I just feel like what I have to do is just do more with today, complain less. As humans, we're reactionary, right? We react to things like if you stub your toe, you're gonna be like, fuck. But you know what I'm saying? So just, be thankful, man. Whatever it is that you have, I know we don't have everything and we always want more. And that's the human mind, the progression. That's what we want. We always want to move forward. We always want more, we want better. But sometimes you gotta be happy where you're at. Because before that point, you wanted to be here and you're here. You're in a situation because you thought yourself into it. If you're not happy with the way things are, think yourself out of it, but also consider what is out there. You gotta be considerate as to what is out there, because you just never freaking know what somebody else is going through, man. You just never know. And I know this is a cliche remark, but like, you just never freaking know. Anyway, I finished helping her out, and she thanked me, and I could barely stay on the phone. I could barely stay on the phone. I'm gonna tell y'all. I always tell you to just check on somebody. Take care of your loved ones, and just have a conversation with them. Enjoy those moments, because in a big part of my life, I've been introverted, so it's kind of isolated me from wanting to do a lot of the things that I could have been doing. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, that's all I got for y'all, man. I just telling y'all, seriously. Be considerate of one another, you know what I'm saying? Smile a little bit more, man, because you just never know what is like out there. And if you do know, and obviously we may or may not know, but man, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, man. Y'all be good. Peace.